So it's been like, what, 2 years? And it's been a lot of downs, some ups. And now I'm in a different country, so yeah, I got limited resources and I feel bored. I decided I'm gonna start doing this again, because why not? And currently, there's something looming over my life, and that is my physical TBR. I could bet money I probably have one of the worst read to unread ratios in my physical TBR. So this year, in the big 2026, I want to tackle this. Yeah, I am currently working in a different country, so I don't have all of my books, but I have some. I also have this handy dandy e-reader that has, how many now? Almost 200 books on here, and most of them are the ones I have at home. I have about 3 days to just read, kind of. So I do have like plans. I will be going out and about. I won't just be in my apartment. I do have friends coming over tonight, so I have until then to read, but I also need to clean. So I've got some time. It's limited time, very limited time. I am in the middle of 6 books, but I'm almost done with one. There's no cover, but I'm almost done. I have a little less than 100 pages, so I want to try to finish reading this, because I also promised one of my friends to let them look at my tabs today, but it's not done yet, obviously. So I could probably finish this in like a little over an hour, because I think it's like, it's less than 100 pages left. I'm gonna try to finish reading this. I do have to like periodically stop and clean, just so I don't go crazy. I think I can do that, and then maybe I can also, oh, it's turning on, shit. I am also in the middle of reading, I'm also in the middle of reading They're Going to Love You by Meg Howry. I'm about like halfway through, but it's a very quick read. So I think I could get both of these done today, but that's very hopeful. So basically, the goal of this is to read as many books as I can until I have to go back to work. So I'm gonna have, what, like 72 hours? 72-hour readathon. Ooh. That's, yeah, loose plan, I guess. So yeah, let me start reading, I guess. It's been about 30 minutes. I am only 50 pages left. I know this is gonna be a 5-star read, but that's because I love the Phantom of the Opera so much, and this is his childhood story. I got all my tabs too, but do need to clean a little bit, and I don't know, this is just a good time for a little bit of a break. I need to, like, I don't know, eat too. I'm going to take a little break, clean a little bit, and I will get back to reading shortly and hopefully finish this before my friends come over.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I'm done cleaning. I do have to cook eventually, but I'm gonna get back to it. Yeah, hopefully we'll see, but yeah, I might just kind of leave my book by the kitchen and then read and cook at the same time, because I'm a little short on time, but I should be good. I'm only like 50 pages to being done, and a couple of the a couple of those pages are just like chapter pages. So a couple of those pages are pretty much blank. So we'll see. So my friends just left. I, in fact, did not get it done before they left, but I only have about 20 pages left. I'm gonna get it done tonight. I don't think I'll have my goal of 2 books in one night. So I'm gonna try to finish Phantom real quick, and then we shall see. Finished. So I think my prediction of 5 stars is true. I might be a little biased though, because this is Phantom by Susan Kay, and it is the story of the Phantom of the Opera's childhood, and Phantom of the Opera is my favorite musical, my favorite movie, my favorite book. I really loved this. We got to see a lot of characters that kind of didn't get all the way fleshed out. And of course we got to see more of Eric, or aka the Phantom. We got to see him with his mother in his childhood, which was the first section of the book. Very sad, kind of created his hatred for himself, I guess. Obviously he always had that deformity. He's the Phantom, he's considered a monster, but I don't know, kind of the nature versus nurture, I guess, argument is what I'm getting, at least, where he was very severely emotionally and physically abused. Then you see his life with the Romani. This, which, warning, this does use the slur, unfortunately. We see him traveling with the Romani after he runs away from his mother. Then of course we see Nadir, or as we normally know him in the Phantom of the Opera, as the Persian. Oh, I did forget. We also do see him being taught by a stonemason. Masonry? The stonemason, which that one was very sweet. I wish he didn't have to leave that, but obviously this is a Phantom of the Opera. He's leaving. Yeah, and then of course it gets to Christine Rowell. The whole Phantom of the Opera book is like chopped up into like 50 pages. So I thought it was very good, but I also have a big soft spot for anything Phantom of the Opera, so take that as you will. I did really enjoy this. It will be a 5-star read. And finally, one book down, dwindling my TBR ratio. Finally, I think, because that's the correct usage of that. I don't know. It's late and I don't really want to talk anymore. I'm gonna update my reading stats, and I'm gonna try to read a little bit more on my e-reader, the They're Going to Love You story. I don't think I'll finish it, but I could maybe get, I'm at 50% right now. I could maybe get to 70% because it is a much shorter read. One book down on my first day. Yay! Although, you know, I was already in the middle of reading it. But she's all done. So next day, I got to about 73% of the book done. It was very quick. I think I only have about an hour left to read. So I think I'm going to get that done. And then, I don't know, I'm probably gonna read just some shorter books to kind of like get my score up, I guess. Score ratio, I don't know. Hopefully I can do that. I do have some like manga I could read too. I do need to like eat and get some things done today. I was debating on whether I should go to a cafe and just sit down and like write and all that, but I don't think that's gonna happen today. That might be a tomorrow thing. Yeah, I'm gonna start. Just finished They're Going to Love You by Meg Howry. 4 stars. This follows a woman who is a ballet dancer, choreographer. It follows her life and the relationship with her gay father. It starts around the like AIDS epidemic and goes to 2016 where she is going to face her father for the first time in like 19 years. And he's on his deathbed. A very good critique of like perfectionism and blaming yourself for things that are kind of out of your control too. I did really enjoy this. Very good, very, very good. It's a very small, quick read too. It did take me a while because I was a little bit more focused on Phantom for a long time, but very good. It was only about 200 pages or so. I think my next book will be something shorter too. I do have a couple of mangas on here and I am thinking about stories like I have Open Throat and A Short Stay in Hell, which are very short, condensed. I can get through them very quickly. Both are ones I have wanted to read. I think actually both of them are on my 26 and 2026, which Phantom and They're Going to Love You were also on, so I got 2 books down on that. I think I might start on one of those, or I might just do a quick manga to boost those numbers up. And then I think I'm just gonna need to take a little bit of a break from reading, take care of myself, all that. And we'll see how much further I get. So. So I just finished Tokyo Ghoul Ray 3 on my Kobo. I don't love the Ray series as much as I liked Tokyo Ghoul. I kind of read them in spaces, I guess, months apart from each other. I don't know if I want to keep reading it, unfortunately. I don't know. It just isn't as well written to me as the original series was. I'm not following it as well as I did the original. So I gave it a 2.5. I'm going to take a little break. I think maybe do some other things. I'll try to get like Open Throat or A Short Stay in Hell read, and then I'd have like 3 books read today, which would be really nice. So now I'm at 255 on my physical shelf read. I'm liking the progress. It is almost 10 at night. I just finished Open Throat. Really enjoyed that one. I'd say 4.5 stars. It was very interesting. You're basically following a mountain lion who's wandering throughout LA, kind of observing people. It was very interesting. I really liked it. Had a very satisfying ending too. 4.5. And that makes me now at 256. And so far I've read, since my little challenge for myself, I've read or finished 5 books, right? 4? 5? Can I count? 4. Exciting! I don't think I'll read anything else today. We're gonna take more breaks, but I will continue reading and hopefully get another book done tomorrow, and then maybe I can make 5 books. Yeah.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
So it's the next day. I definitely lied. I got another book down. It was a manga, My Hero Academia. I'm at 5 books now, I think. Yeah, and then I started Soul Music by Terry Pratchett. I don't think I'm gonna get Soul Music done at all before I have to go to work tomorrow, but I might try to get maybe Piranesi done, or I'll try to get a short stay in hell done. I think I'm now at, is it 256 or 257? Which I'm pretty stoked about. I'm getting closer to 300. I really hope by the end of the year, like my main goal is by the end of the year, 350. But it would be awesome if I could get to like 400 on my physical TBR read. That'd be wonderful. I don't think that's gonna happen. I am gonna go out to a cafe and like work, write a little bit, maybe read in a little bit of that time, but I don't think I'm gonna get much reading done today. Maybe I'll listen to an audiobook and kind of dwindle something down, but yeah, I'm not so confident I'm gonna finish a book today, but I want to put that energy out there that I will. I read like 4 or 5 books yesterday, so that's pretty good. 2 of them were manga, but still pretty good. But yeah, I am gonna go to a cafe, chill for a little bit, and yeah, I'll see if I read anymore.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
So it's been about 2 weeks since I did any videos, any updates, just because I'm terrible at this, I guess. But I did get 2 more books done that day. Or the next day. Yeah, that day before I went to work. It was Jujutsu Kaisen number 2. I also finished Letters to a Young Poet, which I really loved. So far, it was only 2 5-star reads out of all of that, which I started this video in February, like relatively beginning of February. It's March now, so yeah, it's fine. It's only like the first day of March, but I got like, what, 7 books done? If I'm wrong, just put it up there. But since then too, after work, I ended up reading like 5 or 6 more books. So pretty good February. We'll see how March goes. Yeah, I'd say it's a success. Counting all of February, I reached 268 books read out of my library at home. But my library has gained a couple more books. I went from 795 to 815. So yeah, not the greatest streak, but I'm gonna put myself on a book ban. I swear, maybe a couple more books and then book ban entirely. I think I'm on like a good streak of getting to 300 or 350. According to my stats, I'm like 6 books ahead of my goal. Pretty stoked about that. We'll see. I don't know if I want to push myself to try to get 400 books read out of my entire home library, because that would mean I would have to read like 150 books. But some of my books are very short, so maybe I can just get a bunch of those like read all in one day or something. Yeah, that's really about it. Just, I guess, to like wrap that video up and be done with it, I read like 15 books in the month of February, because I think I completely like just verged and veered off the trail of me trying to complete a certain amount of books before I went to work. So we're just gonna say this is a whole February thing, and I'd say like 14 books was pretty good. We'll see how much I get done in March, especially since I have a few extra days to get them done. But yeah, that's it. But yeah, bye.